Hello everyone, welcome, and this is your second sadhana. Congratulations for completing your first moon practice for the past however many days, at least 40 days. You're here now and you're ready for the solar path. All of us, our system has, there are more than two paths, but the two main ones are the solar and the lunar. And so the lunar practice was all about cultivating a very calm, a very grounded mind and nervous system as a whole. And we worked with breath exhalations, we worked with forward folds as well as twists to really cultivate that downward moving energy. And I believe you all can feel that in your practice after coming out of a forward fold, for example. That energy is very, very, very apparent. And now that you are ready for the solar path is all about bringing, or rather not bringing, but using this natural upward, outward moving energy. It's not exactly upwards all the way to the crown, because that is in more advanced practices like inversions, where we really bring the energy to the crown. But the solar is mostly focused on the heart area. And I'm sorry if you can hear a lot of background noises. It is actually currently raining up here, so what a beautiful way to start the practice. Back to the things that we'll be working on the solar path. Primarily, we will be working on backbends and also laterals. Those are complementary poses where it really illuminates the energy in the heart area. So in a solar practice, when we're doing things like sun salutations, we don't want to lift the head when we're doing an upward dog, because when we lift the head, we are actually opening the energetic pathways at the throat that then allows too much energy to flow to the crown, and that is actually what causes a very busy mind. So in a lot of vinyasa practices, you realize that people would do upward dogs facing upwards like that. That is actually not the technically correct way. The technically correct and traditional way of yoga is to lock the chin, unless you have a specific purpose on bringing more energy upwards, but generally it's about bringing the chin downwards a little bit, not fully down, but down a little bit, looking straight ahead and down a little bit in any backbends. That actually locks this channel and only allow the purest pranic energy to flow to the mind, which then illuminates instead of make it more busy. So that is the throat lock that is very important in the solar practice. In the solar practice, it's going to be inhalations. So instead of exhaling for 8 counts, we're going to be working up inhalations from 4 counts to 8 counts, and then holding the breath in the inhalation for a short period of time. So that is very important to note. It is also going to be breathing into the chest instead of into the belly, which was what we did in the moon. And belly breathing is naturally very calming, but then in a solar practice, we want to really engage that prana. So we're breathing more into the chest in these solar poses. So there will be a mix of both, because it's not just all solar poses that we're going to do that's going to be like a blast of energy. It's going to be a mix of also lunar poses, but primarily the energetics is solar. So I just wanted to clear this up in case You get a shock when we begin and we're like, oh, we're inhaling for 8 counts now. So yeah, prepare your system for that. Now we are ready. Let's get into it. Come to sit up nice and tall on your prop. We will begin with a breath technique called Surya Bedana, where you will breathe in through your right nostril and out of your left nostril repeatedly. Surya Bedana means piercing the channel of the sun, and it is a direct reference to your Pingala Nadi, which is your solar channel. So bring your right hand up towards you and fold your index finger and your middle finger down towards your palm. Touch the tip of your right thumb to the right side of your nose and your ring finger to the left side of your nose. Slide your fingertips down the bony bridge of your nose until you feel softer skin. Now hover your fingers in the intersection between bone and cartilage. To prepare, take a breath in and out through both nostrils. At the end of your exhalation, close the left nostril with your ring finger. Inhale through your right nostril. Close your right nostril with your thumb. Exhale out of your left nostril. Close your left nostril. Inhale through your right nostril. Close your right nostril. Exhale out of your left. In through the right. Out through the left. In through the right. Out through the left. Continue to practice in this way. Each time you breathe in through your right nostril, feel an activation in your left brain. Each time you inhale through your right, feel your left brain hemisphere awakening. Your left brain is directly connected to your sympathetic nervous system, the part of your nervous system that governs action. But here we want to activate it in a stabilized way, not fight or flight response. And this is why we practice. To amplify the technique, in your own intuitive way, see or feel the bright, vibrant sun hover directly under your right nostril. As if each time you breathe in, you breathe vibrant rays of sunlight into your left brain. Feel your left brain filling with vibrancy. Take a few final rounds. At the end of this round, release the technique and lower your right hand down. Breathe in and out through both nostrils equally and evenly. Feel the sunlight spread into your entire brain, full of vibrancy, motivation, and inspiration. Now your mind is primed for practice. Relax your posture, lower your chin slightly towards your chest, and open your eyes. Come to stand at the top of your mat and separate your feet hip distance apart. Place your arms down by your side and face your palms backwards. To begin, exhale all of your breath. Inhale, sweep your arms up, bring your biceps by your ears, face your palms forward. Exhale, lower your arms down by your side. Inhale, sweep your arms up, bring your biceps by your ears, face your palms forwards. Exhale, lower your arms down by your side. Pause here. In a moment, you will do exactly the same movements, but you will build your inhalations from 4 counts to 8 counts, while your exhalation remains at 4 counts. To begin, exhale all of your breath. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 7. Bring yourself through 2 more rounds. Build this inhalation to 7 counts and your final inhalation to 8 counts. At the end of this exhalation, lower your arms down by your side and return to one-to-one breathing. Now we are going to continue to build the prana in the chest, the solar energy in the chest, with this dynamic warrior 1 variation. So come to stand at the top of your mat and step your left foot back about 1 meter. Turn your left foot to about a 45-degree angle and square your hips to the front. Place your arms down by your side. Exhale all of your breath to begin. Inhale, sweep your arms up and bend your right knee to a 90-degree angle. Exhale, straighten your knees, straighten your legs, and lower your arms down by your side. Let's do it again. Inhale, sweep your arms up, bring your biceps by your ears, bend your right knee to a 90-degree angle, and exhale, straighten your legs, lower your arms down by your side. Pause here. Now we will incorporate a breath ratio of 8:4, where your inhalation is kept at 8 counts and your exhalations at 4 counts. To begin, exhale all of your breath. Inhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 8. Bring yourself through 2 more rounds. Keep the 8-4 ratio and count internally. Now at the end of this inhalation, stay in this pose. Turn your palms to face them towards each other. Draw your shoulders back and breathe into your chest. One-to-one breathing. To come out, inhale, press to straight legs. Exhale, lower your arms down by your side and step forward onto the mat. Pause here for a moment. Now onto the other side. Step your right leg back about 1 meter. Turn your right foot to about a 45-degree angle and square your hips to the front. Place both arms down by your side. Exhale all of your breath to begin. Inhale, bend your left knee to a 90-degree angle. Bring both arms up, biceps by your ears. Exhale, straighten your left leg and lower your arms down by your side. Inhale, bend your left knee, raise both arms up, bring your biceps by your ears. Exhale, straighten your left leg, lower your arms down by your side, and pause here. In a moment, you will do exactly the same movements. You will now bring in the 8-4 ratio, where your inhalations are at 8 counts and your exhalations are kept at 4 counts. To begin, exhale all of your breath. Inhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 8. Bring yourself through 2 more rounds. Keep the 8-4 ratio and count internally. At the end of this inhalation, stay in this pose. Turn your palms to face them each other. Roll your shoulders back to broaden your chest and breathe deeply into your chest. Back to 1-to-1 pure breathing into the chest. To come out, inhale, straighten your knees. Exhale, lower your arms down by your side and step forward to the mat. Feel the prana building in your chest. Feel the solar energy being activated in your body. Separate your feet hip distance apart and bend your knees generously if you are tighter in your hamstrings. Touch your hands to your hips. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale, lengthen your spine upwards. Exhale, fold forward. If you can, grab onto your big toes. Otherwise, just grab onto your calves. Keep a hold of your toes or your calves. Inhale, half lift your spine. Exhale, fold over both legs. Make sure that your spine is straight and breathe into your belly. To come out, touch your hands to the ground. Keep your hands grounded. Inhale, half lift your spine, straighten your arms. Exhale, touch your hands to your hips. Inhale, rise back up to standing. Exhale, lower your arms down by your side. Pause here. Now begin to feel the grounding effect of this forward fold. A very different kind of energy from the solar poses that we just did. Alright, on to Surya Namaskar A to build more solar energy. Come to stand at the tops of your mat, separate your feet hip distance apart and lower your arms down by your side. To begin, exhale all of your breath. Inhale, sweep both arms up, bring your biceps by your ears. Exhale, hinge forward, touch your hands to the ground. Keep your hands grounded. Inhale, half, lift your spine, straighten your arms. Exhale, step back into plank. Shift your weight forward and bend your elbows to a 90-degree angle. Lower your belly down onto the floor. Inhale, lift your chest off the floor into baby cobra. Do not lift your head up. Keep your chin parallel to the floor. Exhale, push yourself back into downward facing dog, prioritizing spinal extension. Bend your knees as much as you need to make sure that your spine is straight. This is not a hamstring stretch. When you're locked in, stop moving, stop fidgeting, breathe into your chest. Now look forward, step towards your hands. Keep your hands grounded. Inhale, half, lift your spine, straighten your arms. Exhale, fold over both legs. Inhale, rise up to standing with a flat back. Exhale, lower your arms down by your side. Inhale, sweep your arms up, bring your biceps to your ears. Exhale, hinge forward, touch your hands to the ground. Keep your hands grounded. Inhale, half, lift your spine, straighten your arms. Exhale, step back into plank. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows to a 90-degree angle and lower your belly down onto the floor. Inhale. Now option to push up into full upward facing dog. Straighten your arms. Make sure your chin is parallel to the floor. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog and take about 5 breaths here. Breathe deep into your chest and remember to bend your knees as much as you need to make sure that your spine is straight and extended. At the end of your final exhalation, look forward, step towards your hands. Keep your hands grounded. Inhale, half, lift your spine, straighten your arms. Exhale, fold over both legs. Inhale, rise back up to standing with a flat back. Exhale, lower your arms down by your side. Now bring yourself through one more round. At the end of this round, just stay standing for a couple of seconds and feel prana pumping through your entire body. Alright, for the next pose, come to stand facing the long edge of your mat and separate your feet generously wide. Now turn your left foot in slightly and turn your right foot out all the way. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale, bend your right knee to a 90-degree angle and bring both arms up parallel to the floor. Exhale, bring your right elbow on top of your right thigh and bring your left arm up over your head. Inhale, spin your chest open and look up. Exhale, turn your left palm to face the floor. Inhale, breathe into your chest and your side ribs. Exhale, draw your navel back. To come out, look down. Inhale, press to straight legs, bring both arms parallel to the floor. Exhale, lower your arms down by your side and pause here. On to the next side. Now turn your right foot in slightly and turn your left foot out all the way. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale, bend your left knee to a 90-degree angle and bring both arms up parallel to the floor. Exhale, bring your left elbow on top of your left thigh and your right arm up above your head. Inhale, spin your chest open and look up. Exhale, turn your right palm to face downwards. Inhale, breathe into your chest and your side ribs. Exhale, draw your navel back. To come out, look down. Inhale, press to straight legs. Bring both arms up parallel to the floor. Exhale, lower your arms down by your side. Now come to a generously wide stance and turn both feet inwards. To begin, touch your hands to your hips. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale, lengthen your spine upwards. Exhale, fold forward. Touch both hands down to the floor directly under your shoulders. Keep your hands grounded. Inhale, half, lift your spine, straighten your arms. Exhale, walk your hands towards your feet. Face your fingers forward and bend your elbows backwards in two parallel lines. Stretch the top of your head to or towards the floor and breathe deeply into your belly. To come out, keep your hands grounded. Inhale, half lift your spine, straighten your arms. Exhale, touch your hands to your hips. Inhale, rise back up to standing. Exhale, lower your arms down by your side. Now come to a kneeling position onto the floor at first and step your right leg in front of you to a 90-degree angle. And then slide your left leg back as far as you can. Come to the tops of your feet. Place your arms down by your side. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Bring your biceps by your ears. Face your palms forward. Exhale, lower your arms down by your side. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Bring your biceps by your ears. Face your palms forwards. Exhale, lower your arms down by your side and pause here. In a moment, you will do exactly the same movements with your arms, but you will now incorporate a breath ratio of 6 to 4, where you will inhale for 6 counts into your chest, hold in for 2 counts, and exhale for 4 counts. To begin, exhale all of your breath. Inhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold in for 2. Exhale for 4. 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold in for 2. Exhale for 4. 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold in for 2. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 6. Bring yourself through 2 more rounds. Keep the 6-4 ratio and count internally. At the end of your final round, inhale again, bring both arms up, biceps by your ears, and turn your palms to face them each other. Exhale, lengthen the back of your neck and draw your shoulders back. And slightly tuck your tailbone under so that you are not dumping all of your weight into your lower back. Breathe into your chest. To come out, inhale, gently and carefully press yourself back up into a kneeling position. Lower your arms down by your side and pause here for a moment. Now step your left foot in front of you to about a 90-degree angle and very gently and carefully slide your right leg back. Come to the tops of your foot and place your arms down by your side. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale, sweep your arms up, bring your biceps by your ears, face your palms forward. Exhale, lower your arms down by your side. Inhale, sweep your arms up, bring your biceps by your ears, face your palms forward. Exhale, lower your arms down by your side and pause here. In a moment, you will do exactly the same movements and you will incorporate the 6-4 breath ratio where you will inhale into your chest for 6 counts, hold in for 2 counts, and exhale for 4 counts. To begin, exhale all of your breath. Inhale, sweep your arms up for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold in for 2. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold in for 2. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale into your chest for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold in for 2. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 6. Bring yourself through 2 more rounds. Keep the 6-4 ratio and count internally. At the end of this round, inhale again, bring both arms up, biceps by your ears. Turn your palms to face them towards each other. Exhale, lengthen the back of your neck, look forward, and slightly draw your tailbone under to make sure that your weight is not collapsing into your lower back. Breathe deeply into your chest. Build the solar energy there. To come out, inhale, press back into a kneeling position very carefully, and exhale, sit back down onto your heels. Alright, make sure that in your kneeling position, your knees are touching each other, so no gaps in between your thighs, and that the tops of your feet are actually on the ground, so you are not propped up on your toes. Make sure that you are sitting down on the soles of your feet. We're gonna do a breath technique called Kapalabhati, dynamic abdominal breathing, short, sharp exhalations out of your nostrils. And then we're going to do a breath retention at the end. So bring both arms up to a 10 to 2 position and leave your thumbs out. Inhale, breathe deep into your belly. Exhale, clear your lungs. Short inhalation in to begin. Exhale, inhale deep into your chest, and interlace your thumbs above your head. Hold in the inhalation. Lower your chin down a little bit for your throat lock and slightly lift your pelvic floor. You are a perfect container for prana. Exhale, release the breath and release your arms down by your side. Okay, come to lie down onto your back and bend your knees. Ground your feet onto the floor. Place your arms down by your side along your body and make sure that your hands are able to slightly touch your heels. That's the correct position. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale, lift your hips up into bridge pose. If you want a deeper back bend, you can roll your shoulders under and interlace your fingers down behind you. Breathe into your chest. Exhale, release your arms down by your side and lower your hips down onto the ground. Now hug your knees in for a brief transition, roll on to either side, and slowly and gently push yourself up into a seated position. Cross your right shin in front of your left. I am mirroring you for this twist. Now place your right hand directly behind your sacrum on the floor. Fingertips will give you more lift. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale, sweep your left arm up, bring your left bicep by your left heel. Exhale, twist to the right. Place your left hand down onto your right knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine upwards. Exhale, twist even deeper to the right. And look back without overextending your neck. Breathe deeply into your abdomen. To come out, look forward. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, pause. Now cross your left shin in front of your right. Place your left hand down behind your sacrum onto the floor. Fingertips will give you more lift. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. Bring your right bicep by your right ear. Exhale, twist to the left. Place your right hand down onto your left knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine upwards. Exhale, twist even deeper to your left and gaze towards the back without overextending your neck. Breathe deeply into your belly. To come out, look forward. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, pause. Now extend both legs out in front of you. Separate your legs about hips width apart. If you're tight on your hamstrings, make sure to bend your knees generously. Now this is not a hamstring stretch. The focus is on ensuring that your spine is as straight as possible and that you can breathe deeply into your belly. Flex both of your feet, firm up both of your thighs. Exhale all of your breath to prepare. Inhale, sweep both arms up, biceps by your ears. Exhale, fold over both legs and grab onto your feet. Keep a hold of your feet. Inhale, straighten your spine, straighten your arms, and exhale, fold even deeper. Now when your back starts to round, stop there. Roll your shoulders back, lengthen the back of your neck, and breathe into your belly. This is your pose. To come out, extend both your arms out in front of you. Inhale, rise back up to a seated position. Exhale, lower both arms onto the floor. Now come to lie down on your back. Separate your legs wider than your hips and allow your feet to fall open to the sides. Place your arms down by your side and turn your palms to face them upwards. Lengthen the back of your neck and slightly tuck your chin in just a little bit. Take a couple of breaths here. And allow your body to relax. Very gently move your awareness to the top of your sacrum, your second chakra. Try to feel into this chakra and sense the energies within this energetic center. Our second chakra is very healing center of our entire chakra system. See if you can feel into this point. Now move your awareness to your navel center, your third chakra, your Manipura chakra. Try to sense what this energy center is trying to communicate to you. Part of the solar practice is to develop more pranic sensitivity. And so instead of trying to recall what you've learned about the 7 chakras, nothing beats direct experience with these energy centers. See if you can feel, sense the fiery nature of this center that is connected to your willpower, your determination. Finally, move your awareness to your heart space, the center of your heart. First, connect with the rhythm of your heartbeat, your physical heartbeat. Now release that sensation, release that sound, and connect with the entire heart space, your spiritual heart. Feel a sense of vibrancy, expansion, and deep gratitude for your existence. Allow yourself to soak in this space for a couple of minutes. Begin to gently bring your awareness back to your breath. Deepen your breath and bring some movements to your hands and your feet. Stretch your arms up over your head and stretch your body out in any way that you need to. Roll over to your right side and take a couple of breaths here. Slowly push yourself back up to a seated position. Organize yourself for pranayama and meditation. Sit up nice and tall on your meditation prop, your bolster, your pillow, whatever that you used in the beginning of this practice. We'll begin with a pranayama technique called viloma in the inhale. In this technique, your inhalations will be separated into 3 sections, punctuated by short pauses, while your exhalation will remain smooth and unbroken. So to break it down before we begin, you will breathe into your chest for this technique. So It's going to be like this. You inhale first third into your chest, pause, inhale second third into your chest, expand it slightly more, pause, inhale final third into your chest, expand it fully, pause, and then you exhale all of your breath, draw your navel back. One smooth exhalation. After you finish your exhalation, you inhale again, first third, pause, inhale, second third, pause, inhale, final third, pause into your chest, all inhalations into your chest, and then exhale all of your breath, draw your navel back. So this is going to allow us to build a lot of prana in the chest, which we will then invest in our meditation. All right, come to sit up nice and tall. Place your hands down onto your thighs or your knees and close down your eyes. To begin the technique, exhale all of your breath. Inhale first third, pause. Inhale second third, pause. Inhale final third, pause. Exhale smoothly and completely, draw your navel back. Inhale first third, pause. Inhale second third, pause. Inhale final third, pause. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale first third, pause. Inhale second third, pause. Inhale final third, pause. Exhale all of your breath actively. Draw your navel back. Inhale. Bring yourself through a couple more rounds. Initially, focus your awareness on the inhalations, all three sections of your inhalations. Ensure that they are equal and even, meaning that in each inhalation, you're taking in the same amount of air in, and the inhalations are the same length. Once you have ensured that your inhalations are perfectly equal and even, now focus your awareness on the pauses in between your inhalation. Try to expand them slightly more. Sense that when your breath stops moving, your mind also stops moving. This is how you prepare your mind for meditation. Do a few final rounds. At the end of this round, release the technique and return to regular breathing. Now move your awareness into your heart space, the center of your heart. see or feel an almond-sized flame right in the center of your chest. Each time you inhale, the light of this flame expands into your chest to fill up your entire chest. And each time you exhale, this light contracts back into the center of this flame. Each time you inhale, the light of this flame expands to fill up your entire chest. And each time you exhale, this light contracts back into the center of this flame. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Continue to practice in this way, moving your breath and awareness as one. Notice that when your breath and awareness move as one, the pranic intelligence within your breath comes forward, and this can be felt as a quality of vibration or as a magnetic wave moving within this field. Sense the vibration or the magnetic wave expanding and contracting, pulsing within your heart space. This is not your heartbeat. This is prana. Now allow your breath to become a little quieter. Notice that the light continues to expand and contract within your chest, as if it has an intelligence of its own, independent from your breath. Now move your awareness towards the center of this flame and sense your awareness merging with this light. Now allow your breath to completely fall away. Allow this flame to completely consume and envelop your entire body. Allow it to expand outside of your chest into your whole body. You are now the flame, and it is you, completely absorbed into each other. Feel the immense joy and light. This is Ananda Shakti, your self-fulfilling energy the space where no fear and no sorrow can enter, the space where you need nothing to fulfill you, but just this very experience, existence. Allow yourself to meditate and soak in this space for a couple of minutes. Now bring your awareness back to your breath. Deepen your breath and draw your palms together in front of your chest. May this practice and your activated Pingala Nadi, your solar channel, allow you to have more energy, more vibrancy, and more pranic sensitivity in your life. Thank you for sharing your practice.